What's going on, all you beautiful humans? We're going to be going over the updates for the Solana gaming node. That's Sonic and their ecosystem, kind of what's been going on. A way you can actually earn a little bit of that token just by doing some simple things. And of course, kind of covering some of the games and just what we think has been going on in the ecosystem. Right now, the node sale, which, I advertised a while ago, was at September 21st. Currently they're on like tier 11. My code doctor still works for a discount. But yeah, they're on tier 11 now. It's not moving as fast. There's only 430 left in that current, area there. Once everything's live and moving and we start seeing some progress, maybe we start seeing some more nodes kind of moving along. Now, this is the number one question everybody's going to be wondering, right? Is, hey, can I run my Sonic node yet? Can I delegate it? What's going on with that? So the team has confirmed with me that for sure they'll be up and running before end of year. Unfortunately, I don't have a specific time frame. They did say that, though, that by the end of year, there will be TGE and the nodes will be running. And of course, once that happens, I'll definitely drop a video on how to get it running or how to simply just delegate your node to the to mine that I'll be running, of course, which will make it easier. It's going to look very similar like any other dashboard, Carve, all these other ones we've used before, where you'll be kind of see, your nodes running, and you'll be able to all delegate them to a single location as well. So some things I wanted to show you here is basically, if you log in with your Solana wallet, whether that's a Phantom wallet like I have here, or a Bybit wallet, which I actually just installed this and got a new wallet just to mess around with this because you get a little bonus if you're using a Bybit wallet for some of these transactions. So if you just do like a check-in for the day, basically you can get 2 boxes if you're using the Bybit wallet. I think it's just 1 box if you're using like a Phantom, Backpack, Nightly, whatever. Now in these is a Ring mystery box. Now this is the actual crypto token, if I am not mistaken. And in the Ring mystery box, anywhere between 1 to 5 of the Sonic token SVM. So some simple things here, doing the transaction milestones. Here, you're doing any kind of transactions like using their testnet, which is completely live, using the faucet for some Solana, gets you there. And then this is the biggest one, okay? The games, and I want to talk about some of the games here and kind of what I saw and what's been going on. So there's a couple different games here. One startup, I haven't gotten to play it yet. I asked the team if they could send me the coding for it so I can get in here. It kind of looks like, reminds me a little bit about like the Fallout, was that Fallout 76, or I forget what the name of it was, game. Rage Effect is a mobile game, which I did download, and Mahjong, which we'll talk about here in a second. So if you do jump onto TikTok, they have a complete integration basically on there, which I think is super cool because so I'm not a big fan of the Tapper games. Okay, I think a lot of people aren't, on Telegram and everywhere else, but they do have this Tapper game on TikTok. You can go ahead and log into your TikTok and do this Tapper game. Go ahead, learn, earn rewards, referral, all that kind of stuff to kind of earn your way towards some of that Sonic token as well. Some of the things that I did, I had never played Mahjong before. I went ahead and dropped this, got on here, LinkedIn. You can earn Sonic tokens here daily. Daily, you get 3 plays, basically. You can earn or spend a ring to play again. And there's like 3 levels. If you hit 1, 2, and 3, you would get 3 rings. If you hit the first level, you get a ring. You can spend a ring as well, which is kind of cool to continue the game. And yeah, I never played this before. I definitely learned some Chinese, definitely the numbers for Chinese, because of the way the game plays. And I'm not going to lie, a little embarrassing, but I actually really like it. It's actually pretty fun. Never played it before. Reminds me a little bit of like Solitaire, but you can definitely do that to earn some free rings. I did download this Rage Effect on the mobile game. I've never been a big fan of playing any kind of like shooters on my like phone. I have a computer, I have Xbox, stuff like that. This is rated at like 3 stars out of 5. I did download it. I ran around. It reminded me a little bit of like PUBG that I've played on the phone before. But again, I just don't put that much time into it. And then of course, Startup, I haven't gotten to play it and actually show you guys yet. Kind of what that game is like, but we are going to talk about a different game as well that is integrating with the Sonic SVM called BR1 Infinite, which is like monkeys and stuff. We'll show it in a minute. So here's the faucet here. You can confirm an airdrop, get like half a Solana for the test net, which is live and running. You can see the transactions that are running through everything as well. So everything's looking pretty good. Looks like they are progressing the way that I expect it to. And don't get too upset if you go to the Discord, you're asking questions and they don't know the answers, because it's pretty much just all mods. I don't think there's any team members in the Discord really to answer many questions at the moment. They're really heads down. With the partners here, they should definitely add Bybit in here since they definitely look like they have partnered with them specifically. And then what I think is cool, they do have these articles showing and telling people who are in like TikTok restricted countries like China and these different places on how to actually be able to get into playing, Sonic X on their TikTok accounts, which is pretty cool. Now, BR1 Infinite. This is the one I want to talk about because regardless if this is the game that ends up being a breakout like this is the first kill to earn shooter on Sonic SVM. And it's really cool because it's anywhere from like 10 cents to $10 to spawn in, right? And every kill you do, you get that 10 cents and or to $10 depending on what kind of like level you're playing at. I think this could easily become a huge thing around the world if some big game develops something like this. I'm sure the legality is who knows what, because people will see it like gambling, except it's not, right? It's very competitive based gaming, which would be really interesting. And let's go ahead and skip to the BR1 stuff right now. Basically, two different things. There's these monkeys, and then there's like the cyborgs. And I found it really entertaining kind of seeing, but basically them testing out these like cyborgs and monkeys. And it's any like any other shooter. Think about like PUBG, Apex Legends, whatever. I looked at the graphics. I'll admit the graphics looked meh, kind of boring at the moment. But I'm sure they're testing and getting everything kind of squared away for everything to run smoothly before they kind of put everything into like Unreal Engine 5 or whatever they're building on to make everything look pretty and prettier. But I definitely thought this looked super entertaining. You can actually jump in and submit all your stuff to be an early beta tester. I found it really funny, I'm messing up the screen here, but the monkey having like a big thing on his head. Basically, that's supposed to be controlling him. These like scientifically upgraded monkeys. Anyways, that is integrating onto Sonic as well, so that's pretty cool. I definitely think if you got so good at a game, right, whether it's Call of Duty, Apex, this game, and you felt confident that you could definitely keep that KD above 1, then yeah, a game like this is going to definitely be something that people want to jump into. And of course, it's going to change the game style and the way people play the game too, right? To really kind of earn as much money as they can. Maybe it would go crazy with camping. Who knows? Maybe people calm down without going Leroy Jenkins. So another aspect that I think is pretty cool with Sonic, right, is that they had topped $50 million in Solana staking. Okay. They're like number one right there with like the liquidity staking with Sonic. Solana. And so the reason I just bring this up is because this team, they have funds, okay? And they're pushing to really develop, partnerships and really lay the base down here. So I'm really excited for them to get the nodes running so I can start accumulating the Sonic, because I, like everybody else, want to start accumulating the Sonic token as soon as possible, before this ecosystem ends up taking off later, right? Because most of these tokens I'm planning on holding for at least over a year until things start to build up and really heat up. If you want to check out their testnet Odyssey guide, now the guide here basically kind of goes through all the ways you can earn the different Sonic token through the ring mystery boxes. Basically, like I said, logging in, just connecting your wallet to the Sonic, checking in each day, requesting Solana on the Faucet network, the testnet, and of course completing the tasks in Odyssey website. Now, if you don't have a Bybit wallet, you can go ahead and go over there and grab a Bybit wallet as well. And for the Bybit wallet, what it's going to look like if you go to it and you follow the links, and I'll drop all these links down below as always, right? So you can hopefully go down there and find what you're looking for. But just checking in on Odyssey, you can complete that, playing on Sonic, and then the transaction milestones. You do have to deposit 0.01 Solana to that wallet to be eligible for the airdrop. But guys, we're talking about, I think it's like 240,000. Yeah, 240,000 token, right? So it's pretty easy to jump in here and complete these things. And you know what I mean? It would be a simple airdrop to do that could really earn you some good tokens. But later on this week, I'm going to be trying to join Billy Goat Tails, Jimmy, and talk about just a lot of the nodes that we have gotten involved with and see kind of where we're at, give like basically a live like update, and really just answer any questions from the community. So if you guys are around later this week, I'll definitely put out, hopefully within a 24 hours notice or longer, when we're going to be planning to do that, so we can really be answering any questions, talking about film, TGE, and all those fun things. As always, stay warm, Wookiees.